Divorce was an incredibly challenging and often grim process. In ancient Egypt, a man wishing to remarry had to pay a fine, marking the beginning of the association between money and marriage. During that era, religious law strictly prohibited divorce unless one spouse died, automatically dissolving the marriage. To end a marriage while both partners were alive, one could accuse their spouse of infidelity in court. However, such lawsuits often required the petitioner to pay exorbitant fees, sometimes amounting to thousands of pounds, an impossible sum for ordinary people. As a result, men turned to an alternative: wife selling. This involved bringing their wife to a marketplace and auctioning her off, typically to her lover or an acquaintance with both parties' consent. In extreme cases, some even resorted to murdering their wives to gain the right to remarry. The Germanic tribes had an even more bizarre solution: trial by combat. Husbands were placed in a deep pit with one arm tied behind their back, leaving them with only one hand to fend off their wife's attacks. If the husband lost, he was executed. If the wife lost, she was buried alive. It wasn't until 1867 that the Matrimonial Causes Act was passed, but even then, it was far from equitable. For instance, a husband could divorce his wife by simply accusing her of infidelity, while a wife had to prove not only her husband's infidelity, but also additional abuses such as domestic violence, to be granted a divorce.